everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an absolutely amazing day today. If you're new here, hi, I'm Liz, aka My Pastel Past, and I'm back with another video, only this time it's a little bit different. It's a custom design video. I had zero intentions of making this custom design until I started filming a speed build for a pink farm that I was doing. And I realized that there are no pink barn custom designs, so I decided to give it a go. This is my best attempt at it. I'm happy, but I'm not happy with it. I made a lot of mistakes. I had to go back and fix a lot of things. So I do apologize for that. It's also not very easy to follow. Just because I had no intention of actually making this into a video. I literally had to cut this out of a different video that I was filming for. So if this is a little bit odd, that is why. But you know what? We all have to start somewhere. So I figured, why not make it a video anyway? It's something I've never done before, and I think it's kind of cool. Obviously not the greatest custom design because I don't really do custom designs, but for a first go, I think I did all right on it. I did end up looking barn ideas for this. I ended up doing 3 design codes, 3 squares, 3 grid slots. I'm not exactly sure what to call them. But 3 different images kind of for this barn. I completely forgot that the build I was doing is already on the 3rd cliff. So when I did the 3 designs, I had in my mind that I could put some of them on the cliff behind it. So in the end, I have just these pink boards. I have pink boards with an X in the middle to kind of make the barn doors. And then I have the pink boards with a window. My initial idea was to have the boards and the barn doors on the first cliff side, and then to have some windows on the back just to kind of give it that barn look. Unfortunately, when I finally finished this design, I realized that I couldn't actually do that. So I tried to incorporate all 3 anyway at the end because I was like, oh, well, I've done it, so well, why not just use it? But yeah, if anyone wants to use these, I'll publish it. I don't know why anyone would, because they're not that good, but I'll do it anyway, and we can all just have a little laugh at the fact that I actually attempted to do something. I will say, I did attempt to make a different video before this. I sat down and I went, I'm trying to make a raspberry farm, but I need raspberry bushes. And because I'm doing a cherry blossom season, no bush is kind of like in bloom, which makes it really awkward. So I was like, you know what? Let's try to find one online. Well, I couldn't find a single umbrella berry bush design that worked for the build I was doing. So I originally attempted to make an umbrella custom design code. I think I got 5 minutes into that design before I realized that I had made a mistake. For some reason in my mind, I thought that, oh yeah, it's an umbrella. It's gotta be easier than like just doing a straight up path code or something. I was very wrong in that. The curvature of the umbrella made things so much harder. That and the fact that I cannot for the life of me figure out how to make a leaf shape in the custom designs. I was even shown how to do a leaf, and I still couldn't figure out how to get it on an umbrella. So I gave up on that. You'll see what I ended up doing for the farm and the next video. That one will probably be out on Wednesday. But we're just trying to work on the shading of these planks. I realized very quickly that I needed to make them bigger. I added a border way too soon. What I should have done was just make pink planks all over the custom design first. That would have been the best and the easiest thing to do. Unfortunately, I did not. I decided to do borders and stuff, and then I had to go redo the borders. And it was a headache, and it was a mistake, and it took me a lot longer to finish these codes than it should have if I was smart about the planning and execution of how I was going to make them. But you know what? That's all part of the learning process. We all got to start somewhere. I will say, though, this experience has made me not necessarily want to make codes in the future. This has proven to me that I am capable of making codes, but I don't know if I would want to do it again. Not unless I had to. So, glad I had this experience. I definitely learned something, but I custom design doing stuffs are not for me. I cannot do it. They frustrate me so much. I already had like a respect for anyone that does custom designs because like I know it's a lot of work. When the game first came out, I tried making my own dresses and stuff, and it was just so frustrating and awful. So I already had respect for people that do custom designs. I now have even greater respect, if that makes sense, because I'm like, wow, you deal with this headache all the time, and I wouldn't be able to. So shout out to anyone that does custom designs, because I don't know how you do it. I will probably never ever do this again. Or if I do decide to do this again, someone send me this video as a reminder to, hey, you've done this once and it frustrated you, don't do it again. I'm going to leave a sticky note on my desk for the future that was like, hey, Liz, if you ever decide to do a custom design, just watch this video back and listen to yourself and be like, yeah, no, this wasn't a good idea. Let's not do this again. I'm just going to stick to Twitter and Google while finding different designs and those amazing artists that do this, because I don't have the energy to be able to do it. Like, the shading messed up with my mind so much while doing it. This is also the point where I realized that I needed to make them longer. Like, I needed to take the border away. It was at this point that I realized it would be so much easier if I just didn't do a border. Wait, why am I doing a border again? Maybe this isn't the point where I realized that I needed a border. At some point in this video, I realized that I didn't need a border and that I had made a huge error, because then I had to go back over that entire white border and fill it in. So, yeah. I don't really know what else to say. This is such a different video than I'm used to creating. So typically I'd like talk about the process of it, of like what I'm building. But I don't know what to do with this, because it was more of a headache than a process. I don't know why I'm doing this video. Why am I doing this video? See, there's one done. I finally have the barn door done. Now I just need to do all of the rest. Although this is also me realizing this is definitely the point where I realize I need to get rid of the border. So This is where I started to have regrets, when I realized that I wasted all of that time trying to make a cute border, and I didn't even center it properly, so like the lines in between the plank boards are all off. So I realized that, like, oh, if I were to put this on the ground, it would look really bad, but because I'm using simple panels and simple panels already have a border, it won't be as noticeable, but I'm gonna know. And because I've now told everyone in this video, you all are gonna know that I made a mistake and I just didn't bother to fix it because I was too tired to fix it. I was like, you know what? It's fine. We don't need to completely destroy and redo it. It's mostly done. I just need to fix some stuff and it'll be fine. I also originally had the border way too thick. I always forget that simple panels already come with their own little border. So I tried adding my own, and I was going to make it 2 squares wide. Pixels wide. I don't really know what to call these things. I don't know what the proper terminology is for them. But I was going to make it 2 wide instead of 1 wide. And then I realized if I had them as 2 wide next to the simple panels, it would just look awkward. So I decided to do it 1 wide. I think that was the right call. I really don't know. Someone who does simple panels and custom designs, please let me know in the comments if I did this right or how badly I've messed up on it. Or heck, if you want to give me areas to improve on, please do, because who knows, maybe in the future I'll want to do this again. Why I'll want to do this again, I have no idea, but you know what? It's a weird world like that where you go, yeah, I never want to do that again. And the next thing you know, a few months later, you're doing it anyway. So it's also, I don't know why I decided to make the full planks on the ones that had the X in the middle, because I had to fill in all of those tiny little white squares. And it was a headache. I'm also realizing now I put too much of the light color in the middle. Now I kind of want to go back and fix it, but at the same time, I don't. This video is just gonna be a video where we can all laugh at me and my awful mistakes in custom designs. Yeah, it's one of those. I'm a-okay with it. This is a great video. This is amazing. Glorious. Now that's done, we get to copy it again. Fun fact, I actually had no idea how to copy it for the longest time until I was watching other people do custom designs, and I was like, that makes sense. I actually tried to do a good job on this last one. I was trying to make a window here. So I actually went and I counted out the sides to make sure it was right in the middle. And then I gave it a little bit of a thicker border, and then I just filled the insides in like this black gray color. And then did some panels and did like the Minecraft window thing. I don't know, is there an actual word for it? You know Minecraft windows. I feel like most people know the Minecraft windows where they have like the little stripes on the inside, like this, what I'm doing now. Just to give it something a little extra. Overall, I think they turned out pretty good for my first custom design. This is kind of how the barn turned out. I might edit it a little bit later, but overall, I think on the simple panels, it looks all right. It definitely looks like planks. It gives like a barn feel almost to it. You'll see this barn again in the next speed build video that goes out on Wednesday, which is the pink farm thing. I just said it was a barn. I don't know why I thought I had to elaborate on that. But anyway, thank you so much for sticking by to the end of the video. If you like this kind of chaos content and you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button and like the video. And I shall see you all in the next video. Bye!